Уходи! Блядь.
Russian serviceman films his comrade attacked by an FPV drone.
Уходи! Блядь.
Russian serviceman involved with transport and evacuation describes on his telegram the Robotyne foothold as an area of extremely intensive fighting that is very dangerous due to Ukrainian firepower, which, as he says, isn't lacking. He then puts a spotlight on the Russian TV, which paints an opposite picture to what he sees. Zaporozhye front. Direction Roboty. Verbov. Once again, we are driving with one of the commanders along frontline roads to the positions of the soldiers. The sounds of heavy artillery fighting can be heard everywhere. The earth is literally shaking beneath us. We're not eating, we're flying. At any moment, an enemy missile or FPV drone could arrive. The enemy is shelling all roads, reaching everywhere. On the roadsides, there are crosses and monuments to heroically fallen warriors. The commander says, "This is the cross of the Grad MLRS crew. Very young guys, the FEP drone got them, and they had full ammunition. They set out to work. This is a monument. The HIMARS flew to their positions and all died." And so the whole front road is like that. These stories bring a lump to my throat and tears to my eyes. Young guys, our guys. You no longer hear explosions nearby, but the whole horror of this war is before your eyes. Everywhere there are fragments of missiles, lonely burnt trees like ghosts near crosses. With a heavy heart we move on. They are waiting for us in the trenches. They need our help. Our soldiers heroically continue to fight. It's hard. Everyone is tired. They are advancing centimeter by centimeter in bloody battles. Only when you are there with them you understand how difficult it is for them. In the evening, the earth began to shake again. The cats all huddled close to their beds. 5 kilometers from us, heavy fighting began. We hear exits and arrivals, endless flashes and roars. The artillery duel continued until the morning. Having arrived back home, we turned on the TV, and there they told us that the little Russians are exhausted. They had nothing to fight with, and that their capitulation would soon be... No. Unfortunately, everything is not like that in reality. They have everything. And missiles, and swarms of drones, both technology and communications. Drones do not allow you to raise your head, walk, drive, or just breathe. Missiles fly like drones in flocks. Baba Yaga is a serious problem. She destroys combat crews, equipment, fighters with shovels, their hands bleeding, dig in vehicles to save equipment from mines being dropped from this flying creature. We don't know why they are trying to lull the vigilance of the Russian people from blue screens, but we know for sure. Without the people and their help to the front, the soldiers there will not survive in the trenches. Volunteer cars, tanks, drones, sites, etc. are everywhere we would really like to be not needed in this war, knowing that our soldiers have everything, but unfortunately everything is completely different. Our heads are spinning with requests for help and how to help everyone. And we are again going to the front because there are ours, we are them needed. Commander-in-Chief Syrskyi says Russia set a goal of capturing Chasiv Yar by the 9th of May, Victory Day in Russia, in line with the future targets of reaching Kramatorsk's agglomeration, where Ukrainian Eastern HQ is located. The enemy is also concentrating efforts to break through our defenses west of Bakhmut, to reach the Seversky Donets, Donbas Canal, capture the settlement of Chasiv Yar, and create conditions for further advance to the Kramatorsk agglomeration. The implementation of the enemy's plans is hindered by the heroic defense of our brigades, which literally dug into the ground, holding back the enemy's daily attacks. Using numerical superiority and various motivational factors, including shootings of their own, separate groups of enemy infantry reached the Novi district, but were destroyed by FPV kamikaze strikes and artillery fire. At the same time, the threat remains relevant, taking into account the fact that the higher Russian military leadership has set the task for its troops to capture Chasiv Yar by May 9th. In order to respond adequately to the actions of the enemy and strengthen the defense of our troops in this direction, measures were taken to significantly strengthen the brigades with ammunition, drones, and EW devices. The main conclusion from the two-day work at the front is the need to improve the quality of training, including the moral and psychological component, to increase the number of high-tech unmanned systems of various purposes with trained operators, to improve the quality of conducting asymmetric operations in order to reduce the combat potential of the enemy. We continue to carry out organizational activities with an emphasis on increasing the efficiency of management, eliminating duplication, directing freed resources to support combat units and units. The main task of these measures is to increase the fighting capacity of our troops, save the lives of our soldiers, disrupt the enemy's plans, and ensure the preparation of reserves. The fight continues. Glory to Ukraine, says Syrski. A U.S. defense official has stated that all 3 of the Iranian medium-range ballistic missiles attempting to target an airbase in southern Israel that were downed last night by the United States were intercepted by U.S. Navy Arleigh Burke-class guided missiles destroyers in the eastern Mediterranean, utilizing their Aegis ballistic missile defense system to track and target the missiles before launching Standard Missile 3S SM-3 to intercept. In Kurgan, Russia, some 1,000 kilometers from Orsk and Orenburg, major flooding is affecting a city of 300,000 and its surrounding areas as the water level increased by nearly 1 meter over the past day. Local wooden bridges are washed away.
Лаптево. Мост сорвало. Вода прибывает.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.